Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for May 11, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, we've been following developments in Bosnia and Herzegovina, where the departure of High Representative Christian Schmidt has raised concerns about the future stability of the region. The country still faces significant obstacles on its path to European Union membership, including political and ethnic bickering among nationalist politicians. In other news, the European Union has imposed sanctions on 12 officials accused of helping Russia abduct tens of thousands of children from Ukraine. These actions have been widely condemned by the international community, with the International Criminal Court issuing an arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin for war crimes related to the abductions. Lastly, we've been covering France's efforts to strengthen its ties with Anglophone African countries through the Africa Forward Summit in Kenya. The summit marks a pivotal moment for France as it seeks to redefine its relationship with the continent, focusing on a partnership of equals and cooperation in areas such as defense, trade, and investment. These stories highlight the complex and evolving nature of global politics, from the challenges facing post-conflict regions like Bosnia and Herzegovina to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the shifting diplomatic landscape in Africa. We'll continue to monitor these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available, and that's the way it is. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. First, we reported on the latest development in Philippine politics, where a notable figure has been transferred to a hospital after collapsing in prison. Nobel Peace Prize winner Narges Mohammadi, a prominent human rights activist, was granted a suspension of her prison sentence and is currently receiving medical attention in Tehran. Her family and supporters have expressed concern over her health, and will continue to monitor this story. Second, we followed the plea of not guilty entered by Cole Thomas Allen, the man accused of attempting to assassinate President Donald Trump at the White House Correspondents Association dinner last month. Allen faces 4 federal charges related to the attempted assassination and is expected to appear in court again for a June hearing. Lastly, we touched on the situation involving Iranian American prisoners and their potential release. While our primary focus was on the attempted assassination and its legal proceedings, we'll continue to provide updates on this story as more information becomes available. We strive to bring you fair, balanced, and comprehensive reporting on the events shaping our world today. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. We've seen significant developments in the banking sector, with Canara Bank reporting a notable increase in net profit, driven by a surge in net interest income and a reduction in provisioning requirements. This uptick is a testament to the bank's efforts to navigate through the complexities of the current economic landscape. In the commodity markets, gold prices have been exhibiting choppy behavior ahead of the U.S. inflation data release. According to experts, MCX gold is expected to remain volatile with a slightly negative bias during the week, influenced by global cues and the rupee's fresh lows. We've also witnessed exciting news in the renewable energy sector, with Fervo, a geothermal energy company, planning its initial public offering on Nasdaq. This move represents a significant step forward for sustainable technologies and reflects growing investor interest in clean energy sources. Furthermore, Barrick Gold Corp, one of the world's largest gold producers, has announced a share buyback plan worth up to $3 billion ahead of its IPO. This strategic move aims to return capital to shareholders and potentially boost the company's stock price. As we analyze these stories, it's essential to consider the broader context of the market and the factors driving these decisions. The recent rally in gold prices, coupled with ongoing efforts to reposition companies like Barrick, makes this buyback plan both timely and strategic. In conclusion, tonight's summary highlights the dynamic nature of the financial world, where companies are continually adapting and evolving to meet market demands and investor expectations. Remember, as investors, it's crucial to stay informed and keep a keen eye on these developments. The elves in our newsroom will continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. As the first always say, don't bet against the house unless you're the house. Good night and happy investing. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we looked at the innovative approach of companies like SpaceX and OpenAI, which are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space travel and artificial intelligence. However, as we explore these cutting-edge technologies, we must also acknowledge the potential risks and consequences, such as the recent lawsuit against OpenAI alleging that its chatbot provided guidance to an individual who committed a mass shooting. Secondly, we delved into the world of semiconductors and photonics, highlighting the growth and potential of ST Microelectronics, NV, a multinational semiconductor firm. With a strong performance in the first quarter, including a gross margin of 47%, the company is well positioned for future success. However, as with any investment, there are risks and uncertainties involved, and we must approach these opportunities with a critical eye. Lastly, we touched on the importance of safety and responsibility in technological advancements, particularly in the realm of quantum computing and space exploration. As we strive to conquer the cosmos, we must also confront the limitations imposed by the laws of physics and prioritize ethics, transparency, and caution to ensure that these advancements benefit humanity as a whole. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First off, the New York Jets and Buffalo Bills are making waves in the NFL. The Bills have jumped up to number 5 in ESPN's power rankings, thanks to their impressive draft haul, while the Jets are looking to improve with new signings like Geno Smith and Breece Hall. We'll be keeping an eye on these teams as they gear up for the upcoming season. In other news, disc golf is taking center stage in Westmead Township, Pennsylvania, where a brand new course is hosting its inaugural tournament this Saturday. The Town Minefields disc golf course is a testament to community spirit and offers a fun, inclusive experience for players of all ages and skill levels. And finally, we're celebrating the New York Knicks. Just kidding. Our third story actually comes from the world of professional sports, where the Denver Broncos are sitting pretty at the top of ESPN's power rankings. But what's really caught our attention is the surge in popularity of disc golf, with courses like Town Minefields popping up all over the country. Thanks for tuning in to the AIDailyPress Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. In our evening podcast, we're taking a look back at some of the stories that caught our attention over the past few days. First, we reported on the importance of protecting whistleblowers, highlighting the crucial role they play in bringing about positive change. We also explored the innovative world of drone food delivery, where companies like Wing and Flytrex are working to revolutionize the way we receive our meals. Additionally, we delved into the quest for more storage space on our mobile devices, providing practical tips and tricks to help you free up space and keep your device running smoothly. From deleting local copies of photos and videos that have been safely backed up to the cloud, to backing up files to external devices or computers, we covered it all. These stories showcase the intersection of technology, innovation, and everyday life. As we continue to navigate the complexities of our digital world, it's essential to stay informed and adapt to the changing landscape. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we have the BAFTA TV Awards, where the stars shone bright on the red carpet. Orange was the color of the night, with many celebrities rocking bold and vibrant outfits. Congratulations to all the winners. Next, we talked about the K-pop Demon Hunters phenomenon that's taking over the world. With 1.1 million views and 2.8 million viewing hours in just 28 days, this Netflix original movie has become a global powerhouse. And now, Mattel is launching its first line of K-pop Demon Hunters toys, including miniature dolls, collectible keychains, and more. Finally, we took a closer look at the Cannes Film Festival, where luxury and excess meet the world of cinema.
We spoke to photographer Joan Vicente, who's been capturing the essence of Cannes through his lens. With its super yachts, luxurious villas, and A-list celebrities, the festival is a melting pot of glamour and big brand marketing. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, a study published in Nature Communications has revealed groundbreaking insights into how primates process numbers, shedding light on the crucial role of the parietal cortex in transforming numerical information into sensory-motor actions. This discovery has significant implications for our understanding of numerical cognition and its neural basis, with potential applications in education and interventions for individuals with mathematical learning disabilities. In other news, a close call at the Sheboygan Dam in Michigan has highlighted the vulnerability of the nation's aging dam system, with experts warning that it's not just a local problem, but a national concern. As our planet continues to warm, the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events are increasing, putting additional stress on these critical structures. Lastly, we reported on a study that demonstrated the effectiveness of regulations in reducing PFAS levels in the environment. While progress has been made, it's crucial to acknowledge both the achievements and the challenges that remain, as ongoing research, monitoring, and policy efforts are needed to address the complexities of these persistent pollutants. We'll continue to follow these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Atanacha for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.